Alright guys, this is my Ducati Monster 2013 796 edition. Well, I've had it now for just over a year, and I've put in close to 7,000 kilometers on it. Didn't have any problems with the bike so far. Been keeping it well maintained. Just gave it a nice wash, and we've got the Brazilian sun just setting over here, so I figured I would highlight some of the things that I've done to my bike since I've gotten it. So, well, let me just go ahead and run through it. I'll start from the back over here. A lot of this was inspired by Clutch First. I'll have a link in my description. The YouTuber from New York, he has also a Ducati Monster. I think the same year and same model, but it's white, and he's done a lot of really cool stuff to it, and kind of loved what he did with it. So I've kind of emulated some of the things that he's done. But let me show you what I've done here with my bike. I've got the integrated tail light here, so that's with the brake light and the turn signals, and it works really, really well. I got this from Motodynamic. You can get this. You can get it on the website, I guess, and they can order it easily through them. I also got their fender eliminator. So my license plate's right here. But the fender eliminator mounts really well on the Ducati Monster. It's designed for this model, and it works really well with their integrated tail light. They said that you can use the stock tail light, and then they have the mounts for the stock turn signal. But I wanted to do away with the turn signal, so I got their integrated tail light. Unfortunately, everything kind of fit really well. Again, I had to do this myself, and I have to tell you, it was a bit complicated at first. Took me about an hour and a half to get it in there. And then the next day I realized that I wanted to wrap up my wires. I don't know if you can see it here, but I wanted to wrap it up with the black rubber tape. So I removed everything and then wrapped them up, and then I put it back in. And then the second time was literally like 15 minutes. It was really, really easy once I figured out how everything kind of fit together. The thing is, though, when you get this, is that the key that usually goes right here, you have to take that lock out, and that was kind of the most complicated part. And then you put it right underneath it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. So it's not so bad. I think that it makes it look so much better. That's what it looks like. It's just really nice, and the plate, you know, kind of sticks out, and if you're having a force, you can actually bend it back. So Brazilian license plates are really big. They're not like the California license plate, and so if I go any further back, they'll start rubbing against my exhaust. So I'm kind of stuck with where it is right now. But I wish I could have tightened it in, put it in a little bit more. All right, so the other thing that I did to it was I added the Ducati stickers inside my rim. I don't know if you can see that. I have another video of how I installed it, but that really adds, I think, a nice touch. It's just an aesthetic look to it. And most of the things that I've done to it is just mostly aesthetics, nothing enhancing as far as performance is concerned. The other cool thing that I did is I added this white stripe. That's a vinyl stripe, white. It was just custom made, and what the guy did was he got a nice big old white piece of vinyl strip, or tape, I guess, put it on the bike, and then he just cut it with the razor. And it kind of looks really nice, I think. I did it half, thought maybe it would be nice to put it half white and then the other half red. So there you can see that. It's starting to crack a little bit. So I might have to take it back into the shop to get it re-put on, I guess. What else did I do here? I added the Ducati tank protector. I highly recommend this for anyone who's getting a Ducati, or any bike for that matter. I sometimes ride with my jeans, and I've got, you know, metal belts, and so it was scratching here a little bit. So fortunately I didn't go too far in, and then I finally was able to get this on my last trip back to LA. All right, so that's that, and wow, it's kind of dirty. All right, so I also got the nice Rizoma gas cap here. Um, I think it looks really nice. It's nothing more than aesthetics. I got the black with the red tone. They also have the silver with the red tone. I thought the black one looks really nice, and it kind of blends in with this, and it makes this red here stand out and stick out. And I think with the red bike, this red sticking out looks really slick. It just complements everything with the bike. Definitely, if you got the money, and I assume a lot of you guys do have the money if you own a Ducati. Ducati is not a cheap bike, so for those of you who do own a Ducati, you know, I think spending an extra $300-400 on this would definitely add, you know, a very beautiful aesthetic value to your bike. This took me about 30 minutes to install. You had to unscrew all these, then you had to remove this tank here. There's a screw right over here, and then there's a couple of screws inside your seat, and then this tank comes out. This side of the tank comes out as well. They're just fairings, so it's not the tank itself. And then this part here comes out as well, and then this thing comes out, and then you've got the tank gas cap right here. There are two hoses that connects right here. You remove those, and then the screws fit perfectly with this gas cap. So it worked really well. I like it. I really dig it a lot. I don't know if I have my key with me. I do have my key. Comes with this really nifty little key, so you just put it in. It's wet because I just washed my bike. It's not from the gasoline or anything, but anyhow, you press it down, turn it, and then you can lift up. I better put that back because there's probably some detergent or something going to go inside there. Well, hopefully that won't happen. All right. So moving along, I got a ram mount. This is really nice. It's nice and sturdy, and it sits really well on your handlebars. I have the X grip, so it holds my cell phone. I don't know if I have my cell phone. No, I don't have my cell phone with me, but I have a Galaxy Nexus 5, and it works really well. I've gone well over 120 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour, and I've had my phone right on here. The cool thing with this one is that you can unscrew here, and then this thing can just move around anywhere you want. I also got the GoPro mount part too as well, so that's kind of convenient. I just got it and I started to test it. Thought I heard someone coming, but all right. Anyhow, so that's that. So I got the GoPro mount, and that's really nice. So you can have the front view, and then you can turn it towards you as well. So that's a nice selfie photo there. I got a helmet lock. This is kind of convenient, especially here in Brazil. I just take my helmet off, sit my helmet right on top of here, I lock it up, and I'm safe. What else? Let's see. Let's go around over to this side over here. I got this this clutch protector, so you know, to protect your shoes from getting dirty. I think it really works well. I usually ride red and white shoes, and this thing works exceptionally well. So I highly recommend it. It's really easy to install. All right, I need to get new clutch levers here. These are the stock ones, and you can see here I broke it. I dropped it as I was just riding out of the garage, and the car just jumped right in front of me and startled me, and then kind of lost control of my bike and just dropped it. I was literally going 1 kilometer an hour, so I wasn't going really fast. But unfortunately, the bike fell on top of me enough so that I was able to protect the body of it, so nothing really happened to the body, but this part here snagged the ground and just clipped the bar end of it right here. So you can see that there's a little niche right here, and this part here just broke right off. So I'm waiting for my next trip back to the United States, and I'm gonna get me some really cool Rizoma clutch levers. All right, I also removed the stock fairing. I don't know if you guys remember, but there's this You know, it's got that red fairing glass, plexiglass right here, with the red fairings on the side. I got rid of that. I thought that it made the bike a little bit tacky. This is just nice and slick, in my opinion, and it works well. All right, I got the Rizoma bar end Spy R mirrors. I used to have the generic Chinese version, where you get off of like eBay for $15. Those work well and they're fine. They're really big. They're about this big compared to these ones. All right, but definitely these ones are absolutely beautiful in my opinion. They're well worth the money. They come in both black and red tone, as well as the silver and red tone. I got the black one just so that everything is consistent with my bike with black and red. And cool thing with these ones are that literally I don't think you need, I got two of them over here. You can see one's over here, but I think that they capture enough of your back, including your blind side and on your right side, that you really don't need both bar ends. And I've actually put the other one on a listing on the site, so I'm putting that for sale. And I'm gonna just keep this one here. It's plenty for me. But it's really nice to install. It's really easy. I recommend getting the adapters that Rizoma offers. They're about 12 bucks. The seller was able to sell me these, and he gave me the adapters for free. So if you are a good buyer, I guess, and you can negotiate, you know, you can probably get those ones for free as well. But you need those. It's an adapter that goes inside the bar and then it tightens it. Again, these are really easy to install, maybe 10 minutes at most. The cool thing with these ones are that, you know, they already come pre-made, so you don't need to adjust it too much. It's just really easy to adjust as you're driving. And the nice thing is, especially here when we do a lot of lane splitting here in Brazil, I can actually turn these mirrors in. Let me show you. And there's a hinge right here. You see that? And as you push it, you can turn it into your bike. So it goes in like that. And I think that's just the best feature of all. It's a really, really nice feature for this bike. So yeah, these are Rizomas. Okay, very nice bike. Bar ends. They have the newer one, but the newer one doesn't have this wedge here, so you can turn the mirrors in. So that was a major selling point for me. Definitely wanted those. All right, what else? Yeah, that's about it.